Hey, I'm Ellie, and welcome back to Goat Reacts.
And in this episode, we'll be looking back at some absolute classic working from home fails.
Let us know your best Zoom fail in the comments.
Enjoy!
Scandals happen all the time. The question is, how do democracies respond to those?
It's a classic.
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shifting sands in the region.
Oh, they're
do you think
super cute.
relations with the North may
No,
change?
that's a palm off.
Oh my god, look at the other one. It's when...
Why don't you just...
Pardon me.
That's very good.
My apologies.
How did that other kid get in there? What's it in?
South Korea's policy choices on North Korea have been severely limited.
It's a working from home classic. Do you know, my favourite part of that is the aggressive nature of the... Do you remember that as a kid, the wrist grab? It's like, right, you're coming with me. Behave yourself.
I've seen a few people actually have that as the background in their Zoom calls now. Because, like, you know how you can put any background? Like, there have been quite a few people that have just, like, put that background up and you see those two kids in the corner.
Tony! Can you hear us? Tony! Oh, no.
No.
Jen, call him. Oh my gosh.
What's up?
Tony, I can see you!
We can all see you.
There has to be something like that. Like, the awful horror stories you hear of people leaving their cameras on are just ridiculous.
I'm not even sure I can laugh at that one because that's now given me, like, that's just shot the fear of shit up me. Like, that is exactly how I behave when I think my camera's off. I've never been more aware of the green light actually filming me right now. I also read the fact he's called Danny Dwyer.
Yeah, I noticed that. Danny Dwyer, Alpha Media.
Poor guy, it was embarrassing enough as it is, and now the whole of YouTube is seeing that his pals are horrible. Who is screen recording that at the time as well? It's like, I might start just like permanently screen recording and then like go through it at the end of the day. Like, because, you know, there's got to be stuff you've missed.
Just in case.
I love when you do just see like people's hands go out to the side and then they come back with a cup of tea and you just know their parents are there.
That's a Jago Sherman classic, that.
And Jacob done that before.
He's 100% going to do that in the next company meeting.
I'm not convinced that one's not staged. I'm not having it.
Oh, did you just think that was real?
I'm not convinced that's fake.
Obviously, he's not on the top of a
That was?
Obviously, he's not on the top of a skyscraper in New York, is he?
Terrible signal from there.
You guys, can you mute yourself?
The last fucking prick flirting with other bitches during class. Yeah, whatever.
Guys, we can hear your conversation and we don't want to. So
You can go hang out with Callista like you're doing class every day.
I don't know about
When
this.
did you add her on social media?
Fucking like literally 5 years ago, Natalia, before I ever knew you'd done that.
Hey, Natalia.
Are they in the same room or are they talking over Zoom?
Hey, Natalia. Natalia, can you mute yourself?
I have heard of so many people though who think they're like muted and like hang up and be like, for fuck's sake, or something like that, and then suddenly everyone can hear you. You're like, apologies, didn't mean that.
I don't think I've ever heard a domestic. That was quite uncomfortable. When do you follow her on social media? Oh god, flashbacks to being 15. Don't fall, please don't fall.
Breathing
Don't
out.
fall.
Oh, it's a classic.
And it's really challenging, I know, with children home from school and working from home. But just trying to just keep
Is she
all of those
meditating?
distractions
She's
out
quite
of the way.
Oh my god, it must be so difficult being a parent.
That's where mindfulness really comes in handy there.
Being a parent must be tricky in those situations. Like, the last thing you want. Actually, to be fair, maybe you would want that. It's quite entertaining. That would make every meeting significantly less boring.
It's the dog barking though. I feel like that happens so often when like the door goes, or like one of the people at work has like a cat that just will not shut up. Obviously, like, you need to hear them and it's just like constantly in the background, like screaming. It's like, what are you doing to your poor cat?
You see the mic off and all of a sudden they run to the door.
Especially when they're on mute and there's like a noise and they just go... Like just kind of like skulk off and try and find it. And also when like you can hear a dog, you can hear that it's like barking, and they go, "Oh, sorry, that's my dog." So obviously it's a dog.
Can I actually hop on this call since I'm not on this account?
It's no problem.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead, Sean.
Sure. Let's just start off with January 2020. Now, consumer spending is up. If you look at the graph right below.
What page are we on?
Daniel.
I'm sorry, we're on page 12, the second graph from the top.
Okay.
Daniel, turn your camera off.
No.
So if you look, we're at 0.15% in 2019. We started this quarter off at 2.75%.
Holy shit.
No. I mean, at least he's
Daniel, man.
Daniel.
I don't think he's
Daniel.
January.
Surely not.
Daniel.
Someone take it out.
No.
Call, Mika,
Oh my God.
You call Daniel on his cell. Call Daniel on his cell. How do we turn this feed off?
Wow.
We can't.
Oh, hell no.
Daniel.
I'm so glad it stopped there.
And we'll never know how that ended. And I don't really want to know.
That can't be real.
That can't be real.
I'm going to question his timing. Like, what, mid-meeting? Like, what are they talking about? What's the meeting about?
Some cracking spreadsheets.
Yeah, looking at your designs, Josh, I'd imagine.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
If it's positive and negative, does it always react in a non-spontaneous characteristic?
Kyle, sweetie, did you do your laundry?
Shut the fuck up, Mom! I'm in a class! I just asked a question. Shut up, Mom! Shut up, okay? I'll do my laundry after class! Actually, no, do my whites just because you're interrupting Professor Phillip! Sorry, sir. So yeah, if it's positive and
That's a
negative,
line
is it
down.
always spontaneous?
Exactly like the guy that did the that got out the tissues beforehand. This guy is just out there spamming video calls. We'll drop him a link to one of ours and see what happens.